We must stop the hate against Asian people. We have to stop Asian crimes. There's no question about it. This is really, really early, late nights with Joe Maloof. And yesterday what happened was there was a white terrorist. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He is a terrorist. Killed 8 people, 6 of them who were Asians at 2 to 3 different locations. Let me just put into perspective how disgusting what he did was. One of his own family members, the terrorist family members, called him in and said he's the one who did it because they were disgusted by him. They were appalled by him. And who wouldn't be? In that scenario, you raise somebody or you grew up with somebody who is going to go and act out crimes against Asian people, act out crimes against anyone. For what? Because you're going to listen to Orange Donald Trump tell you that this is the Kung flu, that this is the Chinese virus, that China is the reason why all of this is happening? No. You don't have to do that. There is no need for racism, especially Asian racism during the COVID pandemic. Since the beginning of the pandemic in March of 2020, there have been over 3,000 cases of discrimination against Asian people. Now you might say, oh my God, only 3,000? We have like 7-8 billion people in this world. You should be appalled if the number is over 1. If the number is at 1, you should be appalled. There's no reason as to why you shouldn't. Because this is not how we act as humans. This is not how we act as civilians. This is not how we act to one another. I am so disgusted day in and day out having to hear these stories of hate against Asian people, having to continue to hear racism against every minority that isn't white. But why? Why is it that there has to be this separation in the world? Why can't we all just live together and just enjoy one another? But the white people seem to have this idea that, oh my God, I'm better than you, so I have to go and I have to show everyone that I'm better than you. Is that an overgeneralization? Yes, absolutely it is. Not all white people are bad, just like not all black people are bad, not like all Asian people are bad. We all have bad apples. Not all Arabs are bad. But there comes to a point where you have to be better and you have to really sit there and say, you know what? I'm not the bad person, yet the people around me are. The people of the same skin color of me are making me look bad, so I have to go and step up. It's coming to a time now where everyone has to step up against racism, against hate crimes, and against acts of violence like this. Because it is 2021, and we have to stand together rather than stand apart. Especially during a pandemic where it has taken the lives of millions of people around the world. Why must we stay even more separated than we are right now? Bring it back to what happened in June of 2020 with the murder of George Floyd. There were people saying that, oh, he deserved it. He was using a counterfeit bill. But how does he deserve it? How can you wish death upon anyone? And you might say, oh, the Asian people, what were they doing? Well, I don't know. When somebody has to drive from Cherokee to Atlanta, Georgia, it's not, who deserves that? That is a hate crime. Oh, but COVID. No. We are far past that. We are far past that. It is no longer funny. It is no longer trendy. It is no longer something that we must say. Because guess what? As I'm tired of it, I can't imagine the people of the Asian community how tired they are. Hate against them is not merited. We love their culture. We love their food. We love everything about them except for them. Now, how messed up is that? How messed up is that? It's 2020. We have to stop the hate. We have to stop hate in general. Not just against Asian people, against black people, against brown people, against Arab people, against every single person, Hispanic people. It is time to just stand together rather than stand apart, because we always say that, you know, this is the generation, my generation is the generation that's going to make a difference in the world. Why is it that the generation that's going to save this world, that everyone says that this generation, my generation, is going to save this world? Why is it that a 21-year-old, same age as me, a year younger than I am, why is it that he's out there killing people? Why is it that the generation that's supposed to help everyone is ruined by one bad apple? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me as to why this keeps happening. You know, I always think like, hey, the people who I surround myself with are pretty good people. They don't really hate anyone. We don't really hate anyone. We just love everyone as they are. If we have an issue with somebody, it's not because of their skin color or their race. It's because of something that's inside of them. So I don't understand how other people sit there and will just hate the color of somebody's skin, the race that they are. You need to do better. We need to do better. I'm not excused at all, because I have to stand up for everyone around me. And you should stand up for everyone around you too. You should stand up for the people who you don't even know, because those people need you. They need you. Because nobody is safe nowadays. No one is safe. And we have a chance to change that and to fix that by speaking up, by making the necessary changes. We are the future. Don't let the one bad apple ruin this generation's future. Don't let the one bad apple ruin what we can do for the next generation. Don't let this one bad apple define an entire generation, because we have to do better and we will be better. Anyways, my name has been Joe. This has been Really, Really Early Late Night with Joe Maloof. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be having another video tomorrow at 6 p.m. Peace.